Happy, happy Diwali. Oops. Happy Kali Pujo. Oops. Happy Diwali. What should I say? Should I say Happy Diwali to all of you? Or should I say Happy Kali Pujo to all of you? Are they similar to each other? Is wishing Happy Diwali very much similar to wishing Happy Kali Pujo? Or is Happy Kali Pujo oh, no, carrying the same suggestion uh, of wishing Happy Diwali? Now, I have been receiving only 100 billion messages and screensavers and those memes and graffitis in social media. uh, Happy Diwali, Happy Diwali, Happy Diwali. Yes, fantastic. So let me first congratulate you, Happy Diwali, because everybody is congratulating everyone Happy Diwali. So I might, as I'm a lover of popular culture, as such a proud postmodernist, I have to say Happy Diwali to all of you because that's the popular trend. Now, when we wish Happy Diwali, something very interesting happens here. Something very, very interesting happens here. Uh, we are forgetting, as part of Diwali, that little cultural provincial identity of Kali Puja. As a Bengali, we used to wish, or as a Bengali, I used to wish in my childhood Happy Kali Puja, or in Bengali Shubho Kali Puja. But we don't do that anymore. Suddenly, everyone has started wishing Happy Diwali. So the question remains is that where has Kali Puja vanished? Where has Happy Kali Puja disappeared? Has Corona killed Kali Puja? Has Corona killed the culture of wishing Kali Puja? No. Let's not blame everything on Corona. The thing is that there are cultures within a culture. There are cultures within a culture, and some of those cultures become hegemony. And when they do that, they could control and interpret the other provincial, peripheral, marginal subcultures. So the whole act of wishing Kali Puja disappears, absolutely vanishes, withers. Because Diwali has taken over. Because Diwali has taken over. And this Diwali, what is Diwali? Diwali is something when we wish each other, but this is more of an Western part of Indian culture. And what happens to the Bengalis? Bengalis have become extinct. They have become economically extinct. They have become culturally extinct. They have become ideologically extinct. And they have become extinct in all sorts and all forms. And this is why I call culture a vulture. Because why do I call culture a vulture? Because what does a vulture do? Vulture flies in the sky, and whenever vulture senses a prey or a victim, the vulture swoops on it and then hunts the victim down and flies away with the prey. Similarly, culture, the dominant culture, flies in the sky, and whenever it senses peripheral cultures, the marginal cultures, the prantic cultures, the subcultures, the non-dominant subcultures which are on the margins, on the periphery, the dominant culture swoops on the non-dominant culture or the non-hegemonic culture and makes it its victim. So what has Diwali done? Diwali was flying in the sky like a hawk, like a vulture vulture culture. And it has sensed that there is a not so dominant culture called Kali Puja in the ground, and it has swooped on it like a vulture. So culture studies is very much like vulture studies, and culture has always already been a vulture, even from the scratch. So Kali Puja has been swooped on, has been preyed upon by Diwali. So in my childhood, the Kali Puja, Happy Kali Puja, has become in my adulthood Happy Diwali. Happy Diwali, sir. Happy Diwali, madam. So nobody wishes now Happy Kali Puja. Because if anyone wishes Happy Kali Puja, he or she runs the risk of becoming outdated, backdated. And that is not being outdated, backdated. That is something that Louis Althusser has called interpolation. So every time we wish Happy Diwali instead of Happy Kali Puja, what we are doing, we are acknowledging that yes, we are interpolated big time. We are thoroughly interpolated, hands down. So Kali Puja has vanished and Diwali has arrived. Now, it reminds me of a very important French culture theorist called Pierre Bourdieu. And Pierre Bourdieu, uh, oh, I have to mention his famous book Distinction. Pierre Bourdieu has theorized under the rubric of culture studies wonderful, interesting theory called cultural capital. Now, what is cultural capital? Cultural capital is the ability. I'll say it again. Cultural capital, Pierre Bourdieu's cultural capital is the ability, is the skill. Ability of what? Skill of what? Ability. Cultural capital is the ability of identifying, of recognizing, of locating, of spotting the codes, the cultural codes into which they have always already been encoded, into which they have always already been codified. Obviously, when I talk about codification and being encoded, we have to convey our indebtedness to Stuart Hall. We owe it to Stuart Hall, his encoding and decoding. Phenomenal essay on culture studies. Now this cultural capital, which is the ability to identify and read the cultural codes, is something that most people lack. Why? Because the working class do not have that skill or do not have that ability to decode culture. And once you fail to decode culture, once you lack the cultural ability, which is cultural capital, according to Pierre Bourdieu, you lack that ability, cultural ability, then you accept this kind of hegemonizing of Diwali over the subcultures, non-hegemonic, non-dominant cultures like Kali Puja. And as a result, the mass, the popular mass, happily start wishing each other Happy Diwali, Happy Diwali, Happy Diwali, instead of Happy Kali Puja. So this is how, very subtly, in a very subterranean way, in a very interesting ideological, cultural, nuanced way, Kali Puja has become Diwali, and Happy Kali Puja has become transformed into Happy Diwali. By the way, Happy Diwali to all of you. And wherever you are, I hope you're safe, your family is okay, and Happy Kali Puja. Oops, Happy Diwali. See you soon.